Hola, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to your reading for August 9th to August 11th. This is a weekend quickie. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Let's get started. We're starting off with Leo. Leo, some of you are feeling depressed. You're feeling sad. You're not feeling hopeful about things. We have the card of Aquarius here in reverse, which, if it resonates for you, that's wonderful. A little bit down in the dumps. And the reason why is that you were hoping, or you're too fixated on something. Maybe you're setting your expectations a little too high and you aren't taking advantage of opportunities or other things that are being presented to you. I'm getting a lot of target fixation, like I want this, I want this, I want this. And if you kind of have that way of looking at things, you're setting yourself up to be disappointed. So I kind of feel like maybe you're setting the bar a little too high and that's causing you disappointment this weekend. Maybe it's better to focus on what's coming in that's a little more realistic and more available to you, rather than setting your sights so high. Virgos, you all are taking a rest, a reprieve of some sort this weekend. You took some sort of chance. You just kind of threw caution to the wind and said, I'm going to jump into this. I don't care whether it's a relationship, whether it was a situation. You took a huge risk. And as you took the huge risk and the huge risk passed, it turns out that things did not pan out as you thought that you wanted them to. So you're starting to realize, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't such a good idea. Now I'm kind of realizing the consequences of why I did what I did. So I do kind of get that you are taking a rest from that, maybe licking your wounds a little bit, saying to yourself, you know what, that's okay, I just need to rest, I need to recharge, I need to figure things out. And I'm seeing that you're going to, after you come out of this, the rest and reprieve, whatever it is, you're actually going to look for something or somebody that emotionally fulfills you. So you're going to be kind of, this was actually a good experience because you know what doesn't work and what you don't want. So you're going to come out of this knowing exactly what you want and beelining for it. Libras, there's something coming in. I see money, 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 money. I see pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. And the funny thing is, I almost have I had a vision of you all like at a poker table and just like grabbing all the chips and taking all the chips. Mostly because, well, I saw that when this kind of flipped out, but it's like, I want it all. It's all mine. You know, this is all mine. I gambled. I want it. You can't have any of it. And I'm getting it from the Six of Pentacles because the Six of Pentacles, you're taking it all. You don't think that anybody else deserves it or that you should, give anybody anything. So I kind of feel like you're kind of taking everything, putting all this stuff into savings or practical matters or buying stuff for your family or what have you. I know it's really strange, but that's what I sort of got. Scorpio, and some of you might be hitting the casino actually. Scorpio, you all are having a difficult time breaking away from something. It's an addiction, it's a habit, it's a person. You just can't find a way out. It's a very dark, dark time for you. It's just dark, it's icky, like I like to call it. And it's kind of chipping away at your self-confidence, chipping away at how you feel. You don't feel like you can get out of it. And, as a result, it gives you a helpless feeling, like you can't get away from it. What am I to do? Okay, so try to keep your chin up. There's a way out of every situation. It's just a matter of finding the right door and opening it. Okay. Sagittarius says, there is somebody in your environment, you feel like they cheated you or they are cheating you this weekend. They're taking something from you. They do shortcuts, whatever they are. They're Shady McDady, the Seven of Swords in the upright. And I kind of get that you just don't feel like dealing with this person anymore. You've just kind of given up. I feel like there's been times where you have tried to correct this person. You have talked to somebody else about it. You have said, hey, look at what this person's doing. It's not right. And this person continues, or people continue to do what they do. And it doesn't sit right with you. It's not just, it's not fair. You just don't like what they're doing. And you've actually brought it to people's attention so many times that now you're like, why even bother anymore? It's just too big of a challenge. Nothing is going to change about it. Nothing's going to matter. So that's it. I'm just throwing my hands up because I can't control this situation. And again, I'm going to tell you what I told Scorpio: where there's a will, there's a way. You just have to open the right door, and you need to walk through it and correct this situation if they're affecting your environment. And if you have to put up boundaries so they don't affect your environment, then make sure you do that this weekend. Capricorns, you all have something that you could be working on. The Three of Pentacles is sometimes working on something with other people. It's collaborative. It's something that's going to get a lot of attention. People are going to notice it. You're going to be rewarded for a job well done. But then I see the Three of Wands in reverse, and I feel like you aren't going as far as you can in regards to this project or whatever this is, because you're really not considering, well, for one thing, there's certain people that you don't want to work with. So if there's a certain type of person, you steer clear from them. And I feel like only working with a certain type of people or person is only going to get you so far, or connecting with a type of person is only going to get you too far. And also, you're very limited in your views. So I'm getting for this weekend, you do have an opportunity. It can get to a certain level, but you aren't allowing it because you're not allowing yourself to see how big and expansive it can actually be for you. Aquarius says somebody is talking behind your back. They're being malicious. They're spreading rumors. They're trying to get attention. I get a competitiveness, like almost like they want to kind of drag you down, probably because you're doing so well or you're a fantastic person, what have you. The good thing I like about you guys, you're keeping it moving. You're not letting it bother you. You're like, okay, this person's going to do what I'm going to do. I mean, what they're going to do. I can't have any control over that. The only thing I can do is kind of take myself out of it and to head to a better place. For some of you, could physically be relocating to some place. For some of you, you're doing it spiritually or mentally just to get away from this person or whatever this person is trying to stir up. Pisces, you all are coming out of, you've gone through something. It was very difficult for you to get through. It was a test for you as a person. It really was a struggle, but you're coming out of it. And I'm feeling like this weekend, you guys are ready to fight again. You guys are totally like, you came out of something and you're like, oh no, I'm ready to fight for what I want now. So you're willing to kind of like get in there and not only fight to win. So I'm feeling like for this weekend, someone might have kicked you down for a little while or held you down for a little while, but I feel like this weekend you guys are coming out swinging. Aries, you all are coming out of something that caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of over worrying. You're breaking out of it. You're healing from that. You're getting out of your head. And the best part is you guys are stepping into your power this week. So you're setting up the boundaries. You're taking control back over your life. It's a really good thing. So whatever you guys are doing this weekend, make sure that you keep that up. Taurus, you all are kind of being contemplative. You're hanging around. You're suspended in this period of suspension, deciding what you want to sacrifice in regards to your goals, what you want to do. It's a period of enlightenment this week. I think that while you're doing this, figuring out, what you're willing to do, like I said, what you're willing to sacrifice, once you kind of come to that conclusion this weekend, things are going to move forward really, they're going to move forward in a practical sense somehow. I see a new beginning in regards to practical matters, finances, any of that good stuff. So I feel like once you kind of figure out what you're willing to give up in order to get something in a practical arena, it's really going to push forward for you this weekend. Geminis, you all have kind of decided to put something into action. You're tired of sort of sitting around, stagnating. Should I, shouldn't I kind of want things this way, but they're not that way. And you're just like, forget it. I'm going to make change happen. It's going to happen this weekend. And the way that you're doing that, we have the Death card here in the upright, which is the card of Scorpio. If that resonates, you're just deciding to burn something, purge something, walk away from something. You did try to make it, you did try to kind of fixate on how you wanted things, whether it be with a person or an entity or what have you. It was not happening that way. So you were left with the only solution, which was to totally walk away from it, have a rebirth, leave this person, leave this situation behind, and do what you had to do for yourself spiritually. And then finally, Cancers, I see you all have gone through a really, really bad ending. You might have felt like somebody betrayed you. It was very painful. A lot of times the Ten of Swords is feeling like somebody has stabbed you 10 times in your back. Okay, so, I mean, obviously not a good feeling. As a result of this, and again, it can be a person, it can be a company, an entity, whatever that is, because it's a general reading, I see you considering whether you want to get into something else, okay? So you're having pause and you're thinking about it. You have started investing in something, but you're pausing and you're remembering how badly this other situation ended. So you're saying to yourself, well, I don't know if I want to put all this energy into it if it's going to end exactly the way the last scenario ended, okay? Seven of Pentacles says don't kind of factor that in. Go ahead and push forward and do it. There will be success. So thank you all for the weekend reading. I'll see you later. Bye.